enriched just from all of your sharings every time, you know. And what I appreciated from all of your sharings is that, you know, on the surface, the sign on the door to this Soul Family Mastermind is business. Like, that's the permission slip that people come in, give themselves to be able to come into this group. But it's actually a life mastermind. It's a life mastermind, and I, you know, I've perhaps it was always staring at me in the face, but I just really received that in this moment. And the other thing that I am really present to and kind of smiling on the inside and having a bit of a giggle is that, you know, not one of you have spoken about action and this is what I have to do, and, you know, this is my plan, and this is my strategy, and these are my goals, and like all those traditional, conventional kind of things that would be part of a mastermind. And it's all been about your beingness. It's all been about your relationship with yourself and your relationship with life. It's all been at that level. And some might say, if it's only at that level, it's ungrounded, or it remains, the result remains formless. But what I'm having like a silent giggle inside of myself is that the amount of physical result that has happened for each of you is probably even greater than the physical result that could happen through all the goal setting and action planning and business strategying and business planning, and right? That's what I'm having a silent giggle at. And the other thing that I'm having a moment of appreciation for, and it's a post that I wrote that I put on Facebook, and the title was a power of the quieter kind, and it speaks to everything that you guys have been speaking to. And I was just looking at the response to that. Like, people, like, I'm amazed at the response, the amount of sharing. There's probably been the post that I've written that has had the most shares in the shortest amount of time. And it's kind of like, I reckon people are thirsty, because there's a quietness here. And yet the quietness does not produce. The quietness produces more than all the hype and the loudness and the showiness and the needing to be seen and the needing to be heard and needing to be the authority and needing to be the leader and, you know, needing to be the number one amongst your competitors and all that stuff. And so I'm really like hearing you guys this morning, and then just seeing that the response to that post. There's a thirst. It's like, thank God, there's a thirst. Because essentially, if there was an underlying assumption that is here in this conversation, it's that each of us in our own completeness are enough. Each of us are enough. Like, there's nothing that we need to be complete. There's nobody that we need to be complete. There's nothing that we need to do to be complete. There's nothing that we need to have in order to feel complete. And so if we have a relationship with ourselves that we are already enough, of course that gets reflected on the outside. So thanks everybody. That was a really awesome conversation.